Hello everyone, this is your Sahu sir. So today we will discuss the topic that is goods and its types. Right? So this is the topic which we are going to discuss today. Actually, the goods has been classified into two types. Goods has been classified into two types. You're right. Number one is called as material goods. Number two, non-material goods. They have been further divided into two types: material goods as well as the non-material goods. The non-material goods. What is this material goods? The material goods actually they are tangible. They are tangible. What is this tangible? Which we can touch and we can see the goods, and there is a physical existence of goods. Such goods we used to call it as a material goods. Like for example, book, pen, pencils. These are all some sort of goods which is having the physical existence as well as we can touch the good, right? And here again these material goods further divided into two types. Okay, now material goods again they have divided into two types. Number one, that is economic goods, economic goods, and number B, that is non-economic goods. Non-economic goods. Very simple. I will discuss the meaning because we are going to discuss that in the next topic. Right? Economic good basically they used to have some sort of price. There is a presence of price or the goods which have some sort of value. Whatever the goods have the value, right? They used to have the price. Take out any goods, pencil. What is the price? MRP. The MRP is nothing but the price, right? So the value of goods is determined with the help of price. Those are all which we used to take note as the economic goods. But non-economic goods, right? They don't have any sort of prices. It is completely free good. It is completely free goods. And this free goods which is available from the nature. Right? Like for example, air, water, etc. Right? So these goods we used to be get it from the nature. In the same way, let us come to the non-material. What is this non-material? Under this non-material, we used to call it as a services. Services. All services is being regarded as a non-material. Material means tangible goods. Non-material is nothing but services. And this we used to call it as a intangible. We used to call it as a intangible, right? Just we can feel the services, right? For example, here we used to take out like the services of doctor as well as teacher, right? They used to give. What I am doing now, I'm just giving the services. You are paying the fee and I'm giving the services, right? So these are all comes under the non-material goods, which comes under the services which are intangible, right? Now we will discuss, that is, what is the meaning of good. Good. First of all, we should know the meaning of good. Let us see the meaning of good. All tangible all tangible which can be movable, which can be movable and value have value, that is nothing but price. The value is nothing but the price, right? All tangible which can be movable and have the value, right? Shape, size, color, quality and quantity which satisfy satisfy human wants, is called as goods, is called as a goods. This is the first definition which we should learn it relating to the good. All tangible. All tangible means here all tangible items. We can say all tangible items. Book, tangible. Pen, tangible. Bike, tangible. Right? Which can be movable. So goods can be movable. Pen, book, bike, car. These are all goods can be movable from one place to the another place. As well as must have the price. And the price is what? Nothing but the value. And definitely they must have the shape, size, color, quality and quantity which satisfy the human want is called it as a good, right? Every good have a shape. Mobile phone, the mobile phone is almost how much? 6 to 7 inch. If the mobile phone is 21 inch, can we handle it? No, it will look awkward. In the same way, size, color, all persons have the same essence of taste. I like, for example, red color. Some other persons like orange color. Some persons other like pink color. Some other persons like black color. Right? So different goods have the different colors according to the taste as well as the preference. In the same way, quality. What is this quality? Every good is been determined with the quality, na? If you purchase the consumer goods, grocery items, you can see FSSAI license number is been given out. It is nothing but it is being given on the basis of quality, right? In the same way, gold, BIS mark, right? 24 karat gold, hallmark, KDM is been determined, right? Electrical items, ISI mark, yes, AG mark, right? So these are some sort of symbols of quality. And next, they used to have some sort of quantity. These are all comes under the good and which gives the perfect satisfaction of human wants. This is actually we used to call it as a good. Next, we will discuss the again related to the topic is types of good. So what is this different types of good? Let us learn one by one. Under that, number one, free good. Free good. Okay. What is this free good? The goods which are available from nature is called as free good. Is called as free good, right? We are getting the goods from the nature freely. What are those? For example, water, air, sunlight, okay na? And in the same way, soil, sand, etc. These are all the goods which have been available from the nature. We used to call it as a free good, right? In the same way, the next we have that is called as economic good. Economic good, right? In the previous what I told, materials, yes, the materials, right? It has been again divided into two types, economic good and free goods, non-economic good. So free good is nothing but the non-economic good because they don't have any sort of value. In the same way, economic good, right? The goods are man-made, The goods are man-made and have a price or value or value. Definitely the goods which have the price and value and it is a man-made good, then we used to call it as an economic good. No goods are available directly from the nature. Some goods we have to manufacture and we have to process, right? So we used to produce the good. Chair, directly the tree is giving the chair up? No, the tree is giving the wood and the wood is converted into the furnitures. Likewise, the different mobile phones, right? In the same way, cars, right? Whatever the goods are available from the nature, we are taking the raw materials and processed into the finished good. Who is to do the process? Man. We used to further process. Those are all called it as a man-made goods and definitely they used to have a price. Why they were having the price? Because during the production, during the process of production, during the process of production, okay, it involves it involves some cost of production. It involves some cost of production. When there is a involvement of cost of production, definitely the goods are having the price, right? So this is number two, is called as the economic good. Next we will discuss, that is number three. Number three is called as consumer goods. Consumer goods. So what is this consumer goods? Right? Let us see. All finished goods, all finished goods are called as consumer goods. Means the goods which are ready to use, the goods which are ready to use. By whom? By the consumer. By the consumer. That is what we used to call it as a consumer goods. These goods are ready to use. Right? For example, pen. Right? So directly the pen is available in the market. Do you purchase the body of pen at one place, caps at one place, refill it at one place? We don't purchase, na? Like in the same way, car. We have to purchase the body at one place, engine from one place, and seats from one company. Do we purchase like that? No, no. The goods which are readily available to use it, those we used to call it as a consumer goods. The goods which are ready to use. Right. So again, the consumer goods is divided into two types. Under that, number one is called as perishable goods. Perishable goods. Right. And the next one is, right, durable goods. What is this perishable goods and what is this durable goods? Let us see. Perishable good means the goods which can be which can be used for single time, okay na, and cannot store for a longer period of time. The goods which cannot be stored for a longer period of time. We cannot store the goods for a longer period of time, as well as it is a single time use goods. Once the good is been used, then it is completely exhausted. Right? For example, the goods which we can say it as, right, milk. Right? Once the milk is drink, it will be finished. Can we store the milk for a longer period of time? No. Right? In the same way, okay, now vegetables. Right? So likewise, some sort of goods which cannot be stored for a longer period of time. Right? Fruits, etc. Isn't it? Next one, durable goods, right? the goods the goods which can be used again and again, as well as can be stored for a longer period of time. Can be stored for a longer period of time. The goods which can be used again and again, repeatedly the goods can be used, it is a non-exhaustible, right? And which can be stored for a longer period of time. What are those? For example, furniture. Right? If you sit one time on the chair, does it break, or does it ruin? No, no. The furniture can be used again and again. In the same way, bike, cars, etc. Televisions, mobile phones, these are the goods which can be used again and again. So this is called as the durable goods, right? So consumer good is divided into two types, perishable goods as well as the durable goods. In the same way, the next which we are going to discuss, that is called as, okay na, producer goods. Number 4, producer goods, and this is also called as capital goods. Producer goods, or we used to call it as a capital goods. What is this producer goods and capital goods? Let us see. The goods which is used to produce final goods by other industries, okay na? The goods which is been used to produce final goods, right? The goods which is been used to produce final goods or other goods by an industry, then we used to call it as a producer goods, right? So for example, right here, we used to use, for example, sugar. To do the production of sugar, what they require? They require some sort of a sugar cane. They used to require some sort of a sugar cane. In the same way, buildings, to manufacture the buildings, what we require? Cement, sand, right, iron, etc. So different items like bricks, okay na, bricks, these are all some sort of goods which are being needed to produce these buildings or to construct the buildings. Without these goods, it cannot be manufactured, right? Again, the producer goods or capital goods is divided into two types. Number 1, right, single use capital goods. Single use capital goods, right? What is this single use capital goods? Let us see. Single use capital goods means the goods which are being used by the industry, the goods which are used by industries for a single time only. Okay na? That is, for example, okay na, petrol or diesel, right? Electricity, etc. So once the petrol is burnt, can we again get back? No. Why? because it is a single time use. Once burnt, it is completely exhausted. So most of the machines are being run by the industries with the help of petrol, diesel or electricity. Once the electricity is consumed, then it cannot be get back, isn't it? Next, the other one we used to call it as durable use of capital goods. Durable use of capital goods. So what is this durable goods? Okay, na, the goods used the goods used for a longer time and used again and again. Again and again means the goods are using again and again. The goods are being used again and again by the industry to produce the final good. What are those goods? For example, machines. For examples, machines. Okay, na? Next, tools, and next, equipments. They used to use some sort of tools as well as the equipments, na? So those tools and equipments which can be used again and again. So this is comes under the durable use of a capital good, right? So this is called it as a producer goods. Next, the another one which we used to have it, that is called as number 5. Number 5 is nothing but inter inter okay na, mediatory intermediary goods. So what is this intermediary goods? Let us see, right? The goods which are used, the goods which are used under the process of production. The goods which are used under the process of production. Under the process of production, these goods are being used. It is nothing but we used to call it as semi-finished goods. Semi-finished good. Okay, na? For example, textile industry. Okay, na? So for this textile industry, what is the semi-finished good they used to use it? For example, here they used to convert the cotton. Cotton is a raw material. What they used to do? The cotton is converted into the, okay, na, threads. The cotton is converted into the threads, and these threads again they used to convert into the cloths, and again the cloth is completely taken out into the shirts or pants they used to manufacture, right? So the thread, whatever the threads are there, these threads can be used at home as well as by the industry, because in industry what they used to do, they used to do the weaving. The threads are been waved and they used to convert into the cloth, and again the cloth is converted into the shirts as well as the pants. So these threads which can be taken out as a semi-finished good by the industry. Okay, now so this is called it as a semi-finished good or intermediary good, right? So I hope you have understood the topic, and if you have any sort of queries, do comment me, and compulsory please subscribe my channel for more updates regarding for more topics. Okay, na? Thank you so much.